Hello everyone, welcome to lesson 12. Today we are going to discuss the differences between ties and slurs in the music. So first of all, what are ties and what do they do? Ties connect two notes of the same pitch and there is no break in the sounding of tied notes. So what are the common instances in which ties are used? Ties are often used to continue the sounding of a pitch over a bar line. So here is an example of how a tie may be used, like that. A key word in this phrase is the word continue. And so if a pitch is to be continued, therefore the notes that are tied must be the same in pitch, as in this instance where we have two Fs. A tie had to be used in this example because the time signature in this instance is 4/4. Therefore, in order to consistently sound an F at this point for the duration of 4 crotchet beats, we needed to use two minims tied together, as there simply was not the space for a semibreve at this point in a bar with the key signature 4/4. They can also be used to make passages of music easier to read. So here's an example of a passage of music with the use of a tie to tie these two A quavers of the same pitch so that really they sound for the duration of a crotchet. Here is the same piece of music written without the use of a tie. As you can see, the use of a tie enables the music to be notated more tidily and therefore a little easier to read. Now moving on to slurs. Slurs connect two notes of different pitches and direct musicians to play the slurred notes smoothly or legato. Here is an example of slurs being used across an otherwise identical passage of music. These figures illustrating varying uses of slurs may help us to understand the impact of slurs and what notes or beats are naturally accented, in addition to the general mood of a piece. For example, while the presence of other articulations and ornaments may suggest otherwise, based on the slurs alone, it would seem that the figure on the right-hand side of the screen brings more of an awareness to the second beat of a bar than the alternative notation on the left, in which the beat occurs amidst a grouping of slurred notes. So what is the key concept that will help us to identify whether a line that looks like this is a slur or a tie? I hope that this video has illustrated that context is key, and by familiarizing yourself with the guidelines outlined in this video, distinguishing between the two will become a very easy task.